Hey everyone, Travis Robertson, CEO and founder of Robertson Coaching International, where we help people just like you create businesses that support your life, not businesses that run your life. And we're back in our 7-part series with our 3rd episode on mastery. We're going to be talking about the different areas that you're going to have to master in business and in life if you want to be successful. There's 7 of them, and today we're going to talk about area number 3. Marketing mastery. How do you master your marketing so that you always have a steady stream of leads coming in of people that may be interested in working with you? How do you do that? What are the different things that you can do to drive leads to your business? Now, when talking about mastering your marketing, there's 5 principles I want you to keep in mind. Number 1 is this. We are talking about generating new leads, not repeat and referral business. Look, I love repeat and referral business, and we're going to talk about that in a future episode. But what we're referring to here is that your business has to be generating brand new leads, people who may not have any idea who you are. We've got to stick them at the top of that funnel so that there's this constant stream of people that are reaching out for information or maybe raising their hand and saying, hey, I'd like to get some information, or I'd like to talk with you, I'd like to meet with you. We always need new leads because you cannot build a long-term successful business just off of repeat and referral. It's not possible because at some point you're going to tap out your database, your sphere of influence. And if you don't know how to go out, kill something, drag it home, throw it on the grill, and feed it to the family, your family's gonna starve. And I certainly don't want that, and I don't think you do either. The second principle is to remember Pareto's principle, the 80-20 rule. And what that means is that 80% of your business is gonna come from 20% of the lead sources that you have. A lot of coaches and trainers are running around saying, well, top producers have 15 different lead sources. And what they forget to tell you is that while they may have 15 different lead sources, they don't focus on all 15 in a given calendar year. Instead, what they do is they focus on about 20% of them, or 3 in this case if they have 15. 3 of them are going to be generating about 80% of their business. The other 12 lead sources that are responsible for 20% of their business are almost going to happen automatically. So my question for you is this: what are the 2 to 3 primary lead sources that you're going to focus on over the next 12 months? Because those are going to be the sources that are going to be responsible for the majority of your business. So you need to identify for you, what are those top 2 to 3 lead sources that need your attention, your focus, your time, your money, and your resources. The third principle, I want you to identify both online and offline places that you can generate new leads. Look, I love online leads, but I also love offline leads. I want you to have a steady stream from different areas, from different sources, because every now and then, if you've got all your eggs in one basket or in one area of the business, you may find that the competition starts to get really stiff in online leads. But right now, we're seeing offline lead generating sources like direct mail kill it for our clients, because while everybody's online, they go offline where it's a lot quieter. So I want you to have different sources, different strategies coming from different areas, both online and offline, that may be different from each other, so that if something stops working, you've still got 2 or 3 other strategies that are killing it in different areas of the business, so that you're never putting your lead flow at risk. Principle number 4 is I want you to focus on strategies that you're good at. Things that you're passionate about, that you enjoy, that you like doing. Look, if you hate direct mail, don't do direct mail. If you hate lead portals like Zillow or Trulia or Realtor.com, then don't do them. I mean, we love them, but if it's something that you just look at and go, I'm vehemently opposed to it, fine, don't do it. I think it's your loss, but I don't want you doing things that you don't like, that you're not passionate about, or maybe just things that you suck at. Now, the other thing, flip side of this, is I never want you to let your lack of knowledge about something, or maybe your lack of skill of something, prevent you from learning the skill so that you can do it. Now, if you've tried it, you've worked on it, you've invested in the process, and it's just not for you, that's okay. But I want you to focus on things that you like and that you're passionate about and that are in your wheelhouse. Don't worry about the ones that are your weaknesses. Principle number 5 is this: you've got to get people into your own sandbox. Now, what do I mean by that? Basically, if you get a lead from Zillow or Trulia or Realtor.com, what you do not want them to do is go back to Zillow or Trulia or Realtor.com, because they could easily get connected up with who? Another agent. What you want them to do is be on your websites, receiving your email newsletters, your physical newsletters, phone calls from you, because you want them engaging with your business, your company, your team, or just you generally, you personally. So what we need to do is we need to figure out ways to control the place that they're getting that information. So if you don't have a website where you can send them so that they can find new listings, or if you don't have email newsletters, or if you don't have any sort of campaign of follow-up, all they're gonna do is once they get whatever they need from you, they're gonna go back to the other sites, and they very well could get connected up with another agent and you lose the deal. So we wanna make sure that they're playing in your sandbox. So look at everything that you're doing and ask yourself, am I giving them enough value, enough information, enough data that they don't need to go back to the sites they came in on, because they're better staying here because I can service them better than those other sites can? And if you can't honestly answer that question with a yes, you're at risk and you're gonna be spending a lot of money to generate a lot of leads for other realtors. So make sure you follow those 5 principles and you'll have success. Now, if you want help, download the worksheet below. Click the link, grab the worksheet. I'm gonna walk you through some different strategies, some different ways you can think about how do you master your marketing so that you have a business that's always generating a steady stream, predictable stream of new leads for your business. So grab that worksheet, I'll walk you through it all. And if you know somebody that could use some help with this, maybe in your team, maybe in your office, do me a favor. Share this video with them, share it on Facebook or social media. And if you've enjoyed us, do me a solid. Click like or click subscribe above and leave us a comment below. Let us know, what are the areas, what are the things that you're finding are working for generating new leads for your business, online, offline? What are the strategies you have to keep them in your sandbox? And if you don't know, share that below as well and say what you're looking forward to learning through this process. I've enjoyed working with you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.